a franchise doesn't have to stick to one certain medium. It can be expanded upon. Just because it starts in movies doesn't mean it can't be expanded upon with action figure toy collections, or maybe even comic books, or magazines, or books, or different styles of animation. Pop culture is global. So why can't a series like Star Wars, a franchise like Star Wars, be told with different stories in a different medium, because by a whole different group or subgenre of animation? 7 Japanese anime studios bring their unique talent and perspective to Star Wars Visions, a collection of animated short films that will stream exclusively on Disney+. As a first formal venture into anime, each Star Wars Visions short bears a unique Japanese sensibility, which in many ways aligns with the tone and spirit of Star Wars storytelling. From the beginning, stories told in the Star Wars galaxy have counted Japanese mythology and the films of Akira Kurosawa among their many influences. And these new visions will further explore that cultural heritage through the unique animation style and perspective of each anime studio. The anime studios are Kamikaze Doga, Geno Studio, did Twin Engine, Studio Colorido, Twin Engine, Trigger, Kinama Citrus, Science Saru, and Production IG. Each studio will use their signature animation and storytelling styles to realize their own visions of a galaxy far, far away. Lucasfilm is partnering with 7 of the most talented anime studios in Japan to bring their signature style and unique vision of the Star Wars galaxy to this inspired new series, says James Waugh, executive producer and Lucasfilm vice president, franchise content and strategy. Their stories showcased a full spectrum of bold storytelling found across Japanese animation, each told with a freshness and voice that expands our understanding of what a Star Wars story can be and celebrates a galaxy that has been such an inspiration to so many visionary storytellers. The English dub cast includes the voice talents of returning Star Wars actors and talent new to the Star Wars universe. This picture here, the Elder, voiced by Kenichi Ogata in the Japanese and James Hong in the English dub, in a scene from Star Wars Vision short The Elder. Kara, voiced by Chiroatsu Akasaki in Japanese, Kimiko Glenn in the English dub, in a scene from Star Wars Vision short The Ninth Jedi. Ronin, voiced by Masaki Terasoma in Japanese and Brian T. in the English dub, in a scene from Star Wars Vision shorts The Duel. Arn, voiced by Ryoko Shirasashi and Alison Brie in the English dub, and Kare, voiced by Wanya Inoki in Japanese, and Neil Patrick Harris in the English dub, duel atop Star Destroyers in a scene from Star Wars Vision short The Twins. I'm going to play you 2 trailers. The first one is in Japanese.
何百年も前のことよ。ジェダイいう偉大な戦士がこの星にやってきて、うちの祖先がこの宝刀を託される。その刀は常に全力で支え合う。そいつはお前のもんじゃ。
お前は生まれた時からフォースに導かれていたのだ。
この時を待っていた。
このような闇と初めて対峙した。闇を感じた。
ちゃんと家族になれるから。
最高のライブにしよう。
フォースと共にあらんこと。
謹んでお受けします。
now let's watch the English dub trailer.
Long ago, a great warrior came to this village and entrusted our ancestors with this. Its power and responsibility now lie with you. You've been guided by the Force since you were born.
At last, the moment arrives.
It's the first time I've confronted such darkness. Something ancient and sinister.
We're going to be a proper family.
Let's make this our best show ever.
フォースと共にあらんこと。
I accept this responsibility.
Seven of the best anime studios creating 9 short stories in the Star Wars universe. I was watching it, and when I was watching it again, I just kind of reminded me of the Genesis video game Phantasy Star. Why couldn't I had it when growing up? Why couldn't we had an anime series in English dub of Phantasy Star with that style, futuristic? And I know there is a lot out there. And like Josh said, he really surprised there hasn't been a Star Wars anime until now. And that's very true. Now we get to see this, and now we get to see a whole generation that maybe was inspired by science fiction in some way for Star Wars, or they wanted to put their cultural impact onto this genre. And so that's why I say pop culture is global and universal, is there's so many different stories, and now they're going to put the Japanese mythology and their sensibilities into these shows. And for people that, and I'm hoping that they also put the Japanese language episodes in there so I can at least listen to it in subtitles and hear the Japanese voice actors as well as the English dub actors, so I can kind of get that unique different perspective as I'm watching something I feel is really awesome. This will bring a whole new generation to get to say, this is my Star Wars because it was an anime, and this is what I like about Star Wars or like about Masters of the Universe. Which will bring me to our pop culture question of the day, Dell's Pop Question. Do you have a particular era that you call my era for a pop culture hobby? Is it sometime in the 80s where those were my video games, or those were my Zelda, that was my sons or daughters' Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or My Little Pony, or that was my Transformers, that was my period even of professional wrestling? Do you have something that you call your own? Leave it in the comments. I want to thank everyone for watching this episode of a new era for classic franchises. And the most important thing to take away from this is pop culture is so vast and it's global that for each generation, they can lay claim to having a certain era being theirs, but pop culture is just for everybody, and we can see so many different styles and takes and inspirations and mythology and cultural. It just so much there that can be added to these franchises and to pop culture that we should. The best thing to celebrate is the uniqueness in everyone bringing a little piece to the puzzle. For this episode of Delve Live, I'm Tom Morris. Thank you for watching. And until next time, whether next week I actually do an episode of Now Playing, or next week when we do a new episode of Delve On, continue to delve on.